Hello, I want to share an introduction to Psalm 140 with you. Psalm 140 is a lament psalm. It's a prayer of petition, a prayer of complaint, a prayer of pain. And laments follow a certain particular order and protocol. It starts off with a prayer, a petition, and then a plea, and then a complaint, a plaintiff, and then a profession of faith. And so verses 1 through 3 is the prayer God protects and rescues. And then verses 4 and 5, the petition, God provides and restores. And verses 6 through 8, a plea, God punishes and delivers. And 9 through 11, the plaintiff, God punishes and disciplines. And then verses 12 and 13 is a profession of faith that God provides and restores. And so, if you go through each of these 13 verses, you'll see how this really is a prayer of need and a request for deliverance. And so verse 1, rescue from violence. Rescue me, Lord, from evildoers. Protect me from their violence. And then verse 2, protection from conspiracies, those who devise evil plans in their hearts and stir up war every day. And then verse 3, being spared from the slander. They make their tongues as sharp as serpents, and the poison of vipers is on their lips. Then verse 4, safety from the devious. Keep me safe, Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Protect me from the violent, who devise ways to trip my feet. And then verse 5 wants a prayer to reveal the traps. The arrogant have hidden a snare for me. They have spread out their cords and net and have set traps for me along my path. Verse 6, answer our prayer, Lord. I say to the Lord, you are my God. Hear, Lord, my cry for mercy. And then verse 7, a shield from their threats. Sovereign Lord, my strong deliverer, you shield my head in the day of battle. And verse 8, oppose their schemes. Do not grant the wicked their desires, Lord. Do not let their plans succeed. And then verse 9, thwart their plans. Those who surround me proudly rear their heads. May the mischief of their lips engulf them. And then verse 10, judge accordingly, God. May burning coals fall on them. May they be drowned into the fire, into the miry pit, never to rise. And then verse 11, silence the gossips. May slanders not be established in the land. May disaster hunt down the violent. And then verse 12, save the needy, Lord. I know that the Lord secures justice for the poor and upholds the cause of the needy. And then the last verse, verse 13, accept our worship, God. Surely the righteous will praise your name, and the upright will live in your presence. It's a great psalm. It's a psalm of deliverance. It's a psalm asking God to rescue his people and to hear their cry for mercy. Some discussion questions are, have you been persecuted for your faith? Obviously, the petitioner felt totally persecuted. Did God rescue you from the situation? How has God rescued you in other situations that you've been in your life? And how has your faith grown due to the trials and challenges that you've had to endure? God allows some things to happen in our lives so we'll grow and we'll depend on him. And those things have made us grow. And as we look back in hindsight, we can see some benefit as we reframe those trials and tribulations into victories in our lives. So, whatever your need, whatever your concern, put it before the Lord. Cry out, pray, petition him, ask, and he will respond. And also communicate to God your faith in him. Ask God to be God, and then claim God to be your Lord and your Master and your deliverer. Amen. God bless you. Have a great time meditating and dwelling in this psalm. God bless you. Amen.